Okay, so I've seen this bit of Mr. Beast's YouTube video, newest YouTube video so far, but I'm gonna go back.
In this video,
I'm gonna react to it. First of all, in the first 30 seconds, first minute and 30 seconds, I'm already like, why are people hating on him? He is such a good guy. I mean, Chris is not good at all because she's done some horrible things, but Jimmy, he's awesome. All right, let's do this.
We're gonna help 2,000 people walk again!
The video you are about to watch is unlike anything we've ever done. Walking is something most of us take for granted every day. But for millions of amputees all around the world, they don't have that same luxury. But in this video, for 2,000 people, that is about to change.
I had an accident back in 2020. I shattered both my ankles.
When he first got sick, they didn't even think he would live another year.
That's sad, but because of what their stories are sad in the beginning, but now that he did this, their lives are taking a turn for being happy. So this video starts sad, like exciting, then this turns on and it's kind of sad, and then it immediately becomes happy again. The kind of happy you cry at, but I don't really cry because of happiness. I don't know why.
I reckon when I was 17, that's how I lost my feet.
And to kick things off, we're going to help Stephanie.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. We're so excited you're here.
I'm so nervous.
How long has it been since you've been able to walk on your own?
I have not walked on my own since 2009.
Almost 15 years since you've been able to walk on your own.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, we might have something that can change that.
This is your brand new leg. Here you go.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, I love her.
You ready to try it on?
I am.
Okay, let's slide it on in. Okay, what do you think?
Feels wonderful.
All right, you ready to stand up?
Wow.
For the first time in 15 years, Stephanie is actually walking.
Oh, it's wonderful. That's my dad.
That's why I said thank you for your service.
Does it warm your heart to be able to see her move around again?
Very much so.
I'm just glad that she's going to be able to get to do some things she wants to. Not be a prisoner anymore.
You guys can look each other in the eyes now.
We can dance.
And that's exactly what they did. It felt so good to be able to help Stephanie and her family. So we did the same thing for Colleen.
What? Okay, I'm watching a guy give 2,000 people with missing who can't walk the ability to walk. So
It's been 7 months since you were able to walk.
I'm ready.
Well, let's do it.
It's amazing.
only 7 months is still really like losing your leg for any amount of time is really sad. So I'm so happy for these people, and I'm so happy that Jimmy is still doing charitable things even though he's getting hated on. Like with the Lunchley situation and stuff, he didn't respond, but he's doing this stuff. So why would you blame him for doing that when he's doing this?
Have another chance.
And we helped David, Adrian, Linda, and Carrie. But to be honest, we could not have pulled this off without the help of some incredible people.
We replace limbs that people have lost.
What's a typical cost for someone to get like a prosthesis like this?
Anywhere from $5,000 to $50,000.
And it sounds crazy, but most of the people in this video either cannot afford insurance or did not have adequate coverage. Meaning, if we didn't step in, they might not have ever walked again.
And if insurance doesn't cover that, what do?
You hope and fundraise and pray that someone like you comes along.
This would take me about 10 years.
Wait, to buy this on your own would have taken 10 years?
Yes.
That's... Chandler! Obviously, that's not okay. So we're gonna send you home with $10,000.
Jimmy, I just want to... If Mr. Beast is watching this right now, thank you for being so charitable. A few weeks, last week, I was watching stuff about you getting hated on, and I made a video about about your whole hate situation and stuff. But I mean, look at what you're doing. Even if you've made the mistakes, if you've actually made the mistakes you're getting hated on for, you are pretty much making up by doing this. Bless you. Bless you, Mr. Beast. You're... I can't describe how awesome what this is, the stuff he's doing. I understand why he's getting hated on, but people really need to focus on the good things that he does, like this.
This is a day in my life I would never forget.
No problem. You came in with one leg, and now you're leaving with two and a briefcase full of money.
Best day of my life.
Oh man, it feels awesome.
It feels so real, like it's part of me.
You can walk again, and you don't have the financial burden.
This is life-changing.
Here I am now. I'm very thankful.
As we learn through this process, when you lose your ability to walk, you also lose the ability to do life's most basic tasks, something that Greg knows all too well.
Everything's twice as hard as it used to be. I played tennis all the time with the family, but I'd be happy just being able to stand up and do the dishes.
Okay, let's see how your new leg fits.
All right, he's getting right into it.
It's a good feeling to stand up. All right.
Whoa, how does it feel?
I'll tell you what, it makes you smile.
When you're an amputee, everyday activities can feel like insurmountable tasks. But for Travis, there's a special occasion coming up that he just can't do sitting down.
My daughter's been planning her wedding since she was 3, 4 years old.
I've always dreamed of having my dad walk me down the aisle.
Do you mind telling us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I used to run 6, 7 days a week if I was bored. And I was in a car wreck when I was 17, had osteomyelitis, and that's how I lost my feet.
How long has it been since you were able to walk normally?
That's sad.
I don't know what normal is anymore.
Are you guys excited to see him walk?
Just trying to be encouraging here, but you are normal even if you are missing legs. It doesn't matter what color your skin is or what gender you are. You're normal even if you're missing body parts, or everyone's normal. Just wanted to say that.
Yeah, super excited.
To be encouraging and stuff.
Here's your right leg. Here you go. And here's the left leg.
awesome.
You got this.
First,
I've actually seen a guy, and I think he was an amputee. I know he was missing his legs. Maybe it was a dream because I was way younger then, and a lot of my dreams from when I was younger I can't distinguish from real life. But I remember getting in the elevator at the hospital. My parents are both doctors, and we were going to visit my mom. And we got in the elevator, and a guy came out of it. But now that I think of it, it was probably a dream because he was by himself. And I feel like he would have had someone with him, and he was missing both of his legs. If he is real, I hope he got prosthetics. I really do.
you want to go for it? Wow, he's walking better than some of the people with one leg. Well, you're making this look easy.
I'm just ready to start running.
What's it like to see him walking?
It's awesome.
I'm excited.
No hands! No hands! Now you can walk her down the aisle.
Yeah.
Wow.
Down the aisle, have father-daughter dance.
I know this wedding is important to all of you, which is why I asked your soon-to-be husband how much the wedding would cost.
And on this wheelchair is the exact amount. We're gonna cover the entire cost of your wedding, and now your dad can join you down the aisle.
Thank you.
Thank you for not telling her.
I really appreciate it. Thank you.
If I cut out that ad that was right there, there was an ad just informing you.
Real question though is, are we invited?
Yeah.
Gotta bring some feastables.
Oh, deal.
And he wasn't kidding. Later in this video, we actually do go to Travis's daughter's wedding. And while we're paying for all the prosthetics in this video, that won't
I am happy for Travis, and I am happy for his daughter and her husband.
be the case. And while $5,000 to $50,000 is already too expensive for most people, that price tag is felt even heavier in developing countries, which is what brought me to Guatemala to meet David, who
I have a friend whose parents are from Guatemala, so that's a really cool coincidence. Thank you for going to other countries to do this too, Jimmy. You're helping a lot of people.
founded the Range of Motion Project to address the lack of prosthetics for the underprivileged.
One of the ways that prosthetic care gets delivered to the poor is poor technology.
So what makes it so expensive?
Very expensive pieces of technology.
And David found a simple way to maintain quality at only 1/10 the cost.
Everything that you see here is part of our global inventory of recycled components.
So everything in this room is recycled from some other prosthetic.
A lot of it is still functional.
So if you have a prosthetic that you want to donate so he can use it to help more people, just go to this website right here. That's how he's able to make it so
I would if I could. I don't have any prosthetics. I have some crutches my mom had when, I'm not sure, but I think she broke her leg at some point, but last year she did sprain her ankle when she fell down, and she ended up having this bike thing, and she had to go to New York. Well, she was going on vacation with her siblings and the rest of the family, and she had to use she had to take it with her to New York.
so we can help the poorest of the poor all around the world.
And for us, that means we can help even more people get back to their full lives here in Guatemala. From everything as adventurous as riding motorcycles,
You're making this look easy.
playing soccer,
Whoa.
down to the smallest pleasures of life.
You guys are adorable.
Lo primero que quiero hacer es salir a caminar con mi familia.
Es como que me devolviera.
I'm so happy for everyone who's gone so far. I'm happy for all 2,000 people.
Nuevamente la vida.
You're taller than your mom.
Like hugging your family.
How's it going, everybody? Let's take our first step together.
Or watching a child reclaim their independence. At any stage of life, a new limb can mean everything. And by the end of the day, we had helped so many people, but our mission was just
I just thought something. Never
getting
mind.
started.
And you were saying
I'll say it in a video in like a few years.
some people can't even make it to the facility.
It's just a mountainous, tough country to travel in. Rivers that people have to cross, jungles that people have to get through. Not being able to walk is really kind of trapping patients in their homes.
Which is why David sometimes has to leave the clinic and visit the patients in their own home, which comes with its own difficulties.
Where's your truck at?
I thought we're taking your guys' car.
No.
We don't have a truck.
You don't have a truck to go reach these people in remote places?
No.
With the bulk of ROM's resources going into staffing and the prosthetics themselves, they can't afford reliable transportation to get to hard-to-reach patients. That is, until now.
I could have sworn that was your truck. If it's not, why does it say ROMP on the side?
Oh, Jimmy, you are awesome. You are awesome.
We worked with the staff. None of them told him.
This brand new $65,000 truck is fully equipped to traverse even the most difficult terrain.
Thank you, guys.
Congrats.
Thank you for getting the truck itself, and thank you for giving him a model so he can get to remote places to give people these prosthetics.
Break it in by giving away some legs.
All right.
And the further away we got from the bustling streets of Guatemala City, I realized David wasn't kidding when he said these places were hard to get to. As we headed to a home located on the side of a literal volcano in the middle of the jungle.
I now understand why this truck was so valuable. Oh my God. Whoa. Yeah, I could not imagine driving a normal car down this road. We finally made it here.
And our journey up the volcano brought us here to meet Kevin, who was left severely burned and without either of his legs in an accident 24 years ago.
You're living on the side of a volcano. How do you get around? This is very difficult terrain.
Sí, es algo difícil.
It's too rough for him, so someone actually does need to push him in a wheelchair.
And that ends today.
Gracias.
You're about to take your first step.
All right, now we're walking down the side of the volcano.
Come on over here, Mama.
Aww.
Son bastantes que a veces tienen dificultades y gracias al Creador por ponerlos en nuestros caminos.
That made Kevin the 71st person we've helped walking. And David and I took that momentum with us to help even more people over here in Ecuador. Like Kelly, who spent 6 days
busing from Bolivia to here, not even knowing if she would get a prosthetic.
Tenía mucho miedo porque nunca había salido de mi país. Wait, what?
Like Kelly, who spent 6 days
busing from Bolivia to here, not even knowing if she would get a prosthetic.
Tenía mucho miedo porque nunca había salido de mi país y pese a todo me arriesgué porque no.
This is why we're doing this video right here. All right, it's been 2 years since you walked. It's a big moment. You want to take your first step?
Woo! Yes,
Kelly was so happy to be walking again that she then asked this.
¿Puedo bailar?
¿Quieres bailar?
Sí, ¿usted me puede acompañar?
You want me to dance?
Sí.
Oh boy, I don't know what I'm doing. You wouldn't even believe this is her first time walking in 2 years. She started dancing, what?
Me gusta, pareces real.
And even though I clearly don't know how to dance, watching this family be reunited with such an important part of their past meant the world to me.
No, gracias.
And as for Eduardo, he had a really touching reaction to getting his new leg.
Oh, he kissed it. That was adorable. He hasn't walked in months.
What? I'm still watching this guy be charitable.
Okay. Can you go
I'm recording it.
into another room upstairs or something?
Fine.
I have to watch this.
Why do you have to watch it?
I have to watch it on that TV.
Why?
There's no other TV to work on. Go upstairs and see if my green Marshall cup is beside where I sleep for me, please.
Okay.
And bring it to me.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, it's not up here, Mamie. Mamie, it's not up here. Mamie, it's not up here. You're welcome.
Okay, sorry, I was talking to my grandma, so I'm gonna edit out the conversation.
Which is obviously a shame because he's only 5 years old. It's a big moment. Whenever you're ready, Eduardo. The mom was saying that he would have to drag himself around and was even embarrassed of not having the legs. So to see him moving like this is wonderful. Here you go. All right, you want to throw it on? What's it like seeing your daughter walk again?
Muy emocionado, de verdad.
I mean, look at this. She hasn't walked in over a year. This is honestly my favorite video. This is crazy. Hola, how's it going?
Santo Dios. ¿Qué tal? Muy bien.
Meeting Fede is cool and all, but the real reason we're here is your brand new prosthetic. This is all yours, 100% free.
Muchas gracias, muchísimas gracias. Estoy agradecida.
¿Qué se siente caminar de vuelta?
Una felicidad enorme.
And to further inspire strength in the 50 amputees we helped here in Ecuador, David shared with us one of his favorite rituals.
We love to take them hiking on that mountain.
And now we're gonna climb this mountain to break in their new prosthetics! If they can climb this mountain, they can get through daily life. I can see the symbolism of this task. Let the journey begin! All right. Whew. This is actually pretty hard.
This guy went from not walking to literally hiking up a mountain. I mean, it's truly amazing.
You really like to challenge these patients.
If you can reach a new height, reach a new summit with a disability, you might feel that anything else is possible.
And I saw just that. The amount of persistence and ambition that these amputees showcased was unlike anything I had seen before.
This is what this trip is all about. He's refusing to give up.
I'll be honest, I didn't fully understand why we were climbing this mountain, but now I get it. It's to show them that if they can climb this mountain, they can essentially overcome anything with their brand new prosthetics.
We made it to the top! Good job.
If you guys can hike this mountain, you can do anything.
I'm proud of you. Proud of you guys. And our reward now is this beautiful view.
Now we're gonna head all the way over to Kenya, where we found a bunch of kids who still had their legs, but needed expensive surgeries to be able to use them, which of course we paid for.
Look at that.
Before this surgery, some of these kids have never walked their entire lives. And now look at them.
When I tried.
Yeah, Nolan. I know people make fun of you, but you're helping Mr. Beast, so I don't think you deserve to be made fun of. I mean, sometimes, if they're just joking, and as long as you're okay with it, I guess it's fine, but... You're helping Mr. Beast, so you don't deserve to get made fun of for real.
Work, I can find myself down, not knowing the way I felt down. I was being laughed by my fellow students. So sometimes I could not go to school.
How did that feel taking your first steps?
If I can walk like the other people, so this makes me so happy.
And along with providing these life-changing surgeries, we also provided a brand new playroom at this clinic for the kids to enjoy.
Come check out the new playroom!
And at this point, I'm gonna pick up the pace a little bit, because after Kenya, we went all over Africa helping people walk again.
My family, my financial status, and everything I know is gonna change.
And from there, we went to the Philippines, Cambodia, and Sri Lanka.
Thank you so much for helping us. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's like a second chance for me.
I feel alive again.
And after visiting countries all around the world and witnessing 2,000 first steps, I'm glad to say we could help change the lives of so many people all across the world. But as you'll remember from earlier in this video, we still have a wedding we need to attend. Which is weirder, the fact that we're at a wedding of people we met 24 hours ago? Or Nolan's shirt? Oh, Nolan's shirt, 100%. What is this little rope?
Like, this is just a joke, I think. But if it's not, they...
All right, Travis is about to walk his daughter down the aisle. Let's see if his brand new legs work. It's a big moment.
I've always dreamed of having my dad walk me down the aisle.
Woo!
I'm about to cry, dude.
This is awesome.
Now I'm happy to give you all Mr. and Mrs. Anderson.
Watching Travis walk his daughter down the aisle made me reflect on all the people's lives who were impacted throughout this video.
I was able to walk her down the aisle. It was just amazing. Thank you guys so much.
Hey guys, I wanted to end this video a little differently than normal, and I wanted to say that the fact that some of these people had insurance and were denied, some of these people had insurance but didn't have the right coverage, it just doesn't sit right with me. Their only hope right now of getting a prosthetic leg so they can walk again, so they can go get a job, is for a YouTuber to step in and help them, which is absurd. I don't know what the answer is, but I wanted to say this so the 100 million people watching this can get inspired, because what I saw when filming this video is
300 million, Jimmy.
It's obviously not okay. So, anyways, thanks for watching.
See, this guy, he is awesome.